highlight for Thursday, January 16th. Not a lot other than head on a swivel and you got to change your mind. Doesn't mean you got to change your position. You don't have to be long if you're bullish, short if you're bearish. But look, it's a 5.6 point range through the first 2 hours of today's trade. Doesn't mean there's no opportunity. It just means there's less. You got to know that, so you're not holding on to stuff looking for a breakout down in here to go all the way to even, to go all the way to 98. And then it comes right back on you. You're like, what happened? Well, what happened was there's just not enough uncertainty to move us north or south yet. So you got to change your mind as the market changes its mind. And the middle of this range and this consolidation has definitely become important, and it also carries the open. We started about 5/4. It's also the middle of this yellow box I just drew. Slightly above it, you can't be bearish. Slightly below it, you got to be a little bearish. And every time it gets above or below it, it has a little bit of follow-through relative to what follow-through would be defined as today, which isn't much. But early on in the first 5 or 10 minutes, I was looking for an opening drive higher. While we got it, we didn't get a lot of it. Let's take a look at backing it up. What got me thinking upside, right side was two things. Number one, the consolidation box that had been forming before the open all through here. Take a look at this flag, this long flag sideways, and just on the other side of the open, which is right in here, it showed buy stops above 06. What got this to be some follow through to the upside and a bullish, hey, we're going to test the high, was not necessarily the ES, but was the Russell. Take the Russell chart down, which I have it on another screen. I also have a dial of it. And if you take it back to 830, which is right here, that SOB, you don't see it as, let's do this. You can see a little clearer. Right after 830, where are we at? Right here, 830. They had a nice jump. It doesn't look like it goes up fast, but it climbed up pretty quickly. If you look at this, this is 20, 40, this is 60 ticks just from here to here, right? In the first few minutes after 8:30, look at this jump from 60, 80, even 20. This is a 60 tick rally here. That's a nice quick rally in the first few minutes of the open in the Russell, which gauges small caps. It means something. If you're already looking to get long, it's a helper to get your ASS long. If you're looking to get short, it's a disqualifier. Hey, wait a second. Be careful. Watch a correlated market. This son of a gun's moving. It's strong. This is a 60-tick rally. Doesn't look like it, but it is. When I quote the Russell, I drop the decimal and quote the price, and I encourage you to do the same so you don't have to be too long-winded when you're saying it. 60, even, 60, 80, even, 20, 40. 60-tick rally roughly from these lower 60s, 80 even to 20. They came back down to even, re-rally. So they got strong and stayed strong and created some buy stops above these swing highs. You wouldn't know that if you're not watching that. And I often tell people, and this is important with market correlations, is you got to identify what you're looking for. If you don't know what the guy is wearing and how tall he is, the fact that he's a guy, you're going to have a tougher time recognizing him. If you know what he wears, that he's a male, he's 6 feet tall, he's got a black shirt and white pants, you got a better chance at identifying who it is you're looking for. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for a long trade? Identify what you look to find that long trade. Ancillaries to pop, bonds to break, a consolidation box to move through. Hey, it should be upsides the right side, but it's not. So you can go from bullish to bearish. Hey, there were times where I said, well, we should probably go lower. Let me blow this up. We should probably be able to go lower in here. They'll have this green edge zone to contend with, but as soon as we got back through by the open, that opinion changed. The opinion didn't change for being bearish way up here. It's too late. My 9-year-old son could make that change. You got to make it earlier in here when it comes up and gets slightly above the open. Know where your opinion is wrong, just like you know or should know where your trade is wrong.